What is going on, guys? Been a while since I sat down to record. A lot has been going on over here. We just wrapped up season 2 of the podcast. We'll be back at the top of the year for season 3. Always have like little tweaks here and there on setup, segments, things like that. I know we have some things in the works for DTI as a whole. Freddie and I just wrapped up the Charlotte Marathon, so shout out to him taking on 26.2 with me. Was an awesome time, and now we're ready to start filming again as we enter a brand new prep. We've hinted about it on the podcast. I basically announced it on social media like slyly, haven't even like really openly made a post, but I'm sure I'm going to around this. And the race I'm going to be taking on is a 100-miler. It's called Blackbeard's Revenge, and it's in the Outer Banks. This race is point-to-point, all road race. I'm not like the biggest trail runner in the first place, so road race was what I was searching for. It was really like the only checkbox that I had to get was let's find a road race, and that just happened to be Blackbeard's Revenge. It does start at one location, goes 100 miles to end up at a restaurant and a bar. You can have pacers the entire time, never more than one at a time, and you can have one pace vehicle. We're looking into possibly getting a sprinter van, so if you know anyone with one or you want to donate to the cause, help us get that going, definitely not opposed. Mandy is going to be driving that thing with all of my pacers. I need to actually like reach out and confirm my pacers because I would love to have like a whole segment with each of them on this series. This is a series. This is kicking off the series, so would love to like be able to sit down with each of my pacers and talk to them. I've got a handful of them. I just want to like confirm like, yo, these dates, can we lock this down? March 21st, by the way, is the race. Don't really know what to expect yet. Have never done 100. The closest I've come is the 12-hour race, which was more like a self-crewed, self-made-up race since the race we were supposed to run got canceled. But yeah, that's what that's looking like. Throughout my entire Chicago Marathon block, I promised you guys a different experience of vlog, and this is going to be that. I know, obviously, right now, I'm sitting down, I'm talking to the camera. Very standard for what I've done in the past, but there is a leveled up experience coming. We're looking at a brand new setup here. Obviously, cannot see it, but there's a tripod below. And Mandy is dedicating some time to coming out once a week minimum to come film. Freddie is going to be helping me film as well. Get on the bike, join for some runs. Like, this is going to be a whole team effort. Not just the race, but the entire prep leading up to it. So really looking forward to like diving into or leaning on, I guess, is the better way to put it. My community, like, we've built this thing up so much stronger than this was like when I used to vlog back in the day. So just being able to intro this series and say that it is going to be a different experience is exciting in itself. So what can we expect in this prep? I do have notes. Like, for the first time ever, I wanted a structure to this thing. So we've got some notes. What you expect is like really just all things training. This is going to come down to like morning routine, nutrition, individual workouts, mobility, injury prevention. But I want to get deeper. I want like some of these to be super introspective, where it's like the mental toughness side of things and what it's like to have to push through. Like, we're hitting much higher weeks than I've ever hit in this prep. I think like the top week is gonna be like 85, 90 miles. I know, like, for some people, that's not a lot. There's marathoners out there who are running 100 miles every single week of prep. That's never something that I've done. I've gotten like the 60s, but like adding another marathon on top is going to be crazy. We're doing back-to-back long runs some weeks, Saturday, Sunday, so we'll go through that process. I want to do an overnight 35 to 50 miler, so 50K, 50 miles, something in that range, just to get my body used to like. And I'm not saying like sleep all day, wake up, run at night. I'm talking go through an entire day, get to nighttime, and start running. I need my body to be beat down. I need to be tired. I need to have fuel in me from the day, see how my stomach reacts, see how all of these things go. And I really simulate this race experience as much as I possibly can. So every week is going to be The same as my Chicago block. Tuesday drops every single week. Very different structure. Like it's going to focus on like one thing. So it's not going to be, hey, here's me running 5 days in a row and here's me talking to the camera about how I'm feeling. No, it's going to be, let's set up what this workout looked like. Let's go through the breakdown of how did I fuel? How did I prep? How did the people around me help facilitate these things? And I think that this is going to be one of the toughest blocks for me, like just balancing life. Obviously, much bigger endeavor than I've ever really been a part of. And not only that, but DTI is taking on some new things next year. I hate when people like allude to things, but I really can't give too much away just yet. It will be coming in the next few months. I promise you that. But we are not shifting focus because everything we're still doing is still going to be there. But we're adding on a new arm that we really have never, ever touched on before. And I'm super pumped about it. I think like this is the future of DTI. I think it has potential to be the future of the fitness industry and how people view certain things. And like that, balancing this, that, relationships, wedding planning, social life. Like I'm doing 75 hard at the first of the year. Like so many things are going to take so much of me. And I'm just excited to like see what I can give. And I think this is just going to be a season of growth. It's going to be a season of challenge in the best way possible. I'm never someone who shies away from that type of thing. And this time I'm like running into it head on. And I don't think that I could have ever been in a... Let's give that a break. It's somebody driving by. But I don't think I've ever been in this good of a headspace to do so. So being in that headspace, I am looking forward to all of it. The highs, the lows, the struggles, the excitement, the early mornings, the late nights, the overnights, and just growing as an individual, growing in my faith and my walk with Jesus, growing in the relationships of those around me. This is a season of like really curating who I spend time with and who I pour into, who I allow to pour into me. So this is the start of a 100-mile prep, which is crazy. Never thought that I would be an ultra marathon runner, but here we are. So buckle up, get ready for one hell of a ride. And if there's anything you guys want to see, definitely open to suggestions. We are running up Instagram. That's like the main social media right now that we're running with. @It'sDThack, dropping it in here. But like, I've been pretty consistent now for the last couple months, posting damn near every day. It's about to start being every day, especially like with this kind of momentum behind it. So follow me there. Appreciate you for following here. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to tie like some kind of fundraising around this. I don't ever like to do things for just me, so I'm sure Freddie and I have something cooking coming very soon. But I'm just grateful for the ability to be able to do this, for a body that can run, for a mind that's willing to push itself, for the people in my life who support me through all of the craziness. Wow. It really just ruined my heartfelt moment with that lisp. All of my craziness, and for God just like giving me the strength, the courage, the boldness to step into this next endeavor. And this is it. Blackbeard's Revenge 100-miler, March 21st, Outer Banks, kicking off the series. See you next Tuesday. Peace.